Hi, I'm Aman Singh Gujral, and I started Adagio in February 2016. And proudly, it's been a couple of years, and we have two branches now, one in Chembur and one in Bandra. And essentially, what we are is a music and our lifestyle studio, promoting everything analog. A lot of productive and creative activities over here in the old-fashioned way. That's what we believe in. And through different forms like yoga, meditation, guitar, music has been an important core aspect of Adagio since its existence, and now also expanding into different areas. We actually started off as a guitar class. Now, of course, we are into so many other activities as well. So what we felt was a need of taking guitar class to another level over here, starting from Chembur and now expanding to this branch in Bandra as well. So more than that, it was also about music appreciation and exposing a lot of people to new genres of music, and that we do a lot of events for that. We have these things known as music prescriptions. Is basically for people amongst themselves to share their playlists with each other. So what generally they do is they prescribe other members of the studio to music that they are into, that they have been listening to lately. They write it on a sticky note and they put it on the wall. And for every prescription that they put on the wall, they take those many prescriptions. We named Adagio on 7 January 2016, which was a conversation call between my friend Mohit, Ishan and me, like a phone call, three of us. So we were just staring at the metronome. So it's a tempo between 66 to 76 BPM, that's beats per minute in music. And so we wanted to hit the 72 BPM point, which is roughly a human heart rate. And since a lot of our activities are human based, a lot of human touch and interaction involved in it, so which is why we decided to name it that. And after which, when we googled up the literal meaning of Adagio, in Italian it means at ease, and that's exactly the kind of experience we offer. Music has done a lot for us, every team member of Adagio, if you talk about that. So one, this is our way of giving back to the society by introducing new kids, new people to music as much as we can. Adagio has a lot to do with music appreciation, exposing them to different genres through different means and methods that we adopt over here, not only in our music classes, but other events that we do as well. Second was to just have one roof, one place for a lot of like-minded people to come here, form a community. It's like a meet-up group happening here every day for different activities that we have done. And it was just this search for entrepreneurship for my co-founder, me, and some more team members, which we just wanted to express ourselves, something that was a reflection of us in every possible way.
You're never too old to rock and roll if you're thick as a brick.
If you talk about the ambience, which is one of the most important things at Adagio, which gives a very comforting environment and a very inspiring environment, I would say, is because there's a story relating to music in every corner of Adagio. So which provokes a lot of curiosity amongst a lot of people. Oh, who's that artist? What is this about? What does this line mean? And the other would be quite a lot of events that we do. One of the most popular events being Thursday Vinyl Nights and other music screening, documentary screening and all that we do. 2 years before Bandra branch started, we had a lot of R&D being done at Chembur. As we say now, Chembur branch is nothing but a compressed version of our Bandra branch. It's the same set of things that are present over there. When we started off, it was only a guitar class, so we had a setup only for 3 guitar teachers, and then soon we just somehow managed to put in a coffee machine over there, a set of few books that we called our library, and then instead of the prescription wall, there was just a stethoscope hanging with a headphone on the wall. When the architecture phase started, we knew we wanted to replicate the same thing in terms of color theme, the vibe which comes basically from the way things are placed. The frames that are there behind me, if you go to both the branches, they're exactly the same. The font we've used, which is trying to promote analog everywhere, the lyrical references and all. So it was mainly replicating Chembur branch, a little bit of touch of the new team members those who had joined us. One of the most important things is the simplicity in lessons. Especially when it comes to beginners. What we need to realize is when you're picking up an instrument for the first time, you need to be very patient with beginners and giving them 100% of attention. So the way those sessions are structured, every segment of it, and how we summarize things is it's pretty significant. And apart from that, one thing that's important to realize is when you're picking up an instrument, there's a lot of practice needed, right? Practice is one of the most essential things. It's a lot of times what happens is quite many people get into learning an instrument, but because of lack of motivation in the practice end, they end up quitting. So what we add up over there is we have something known as cheat sessions, where we invite the students to sit and practice with us. So we offer unlimited cheat sessions, what we call, to every student over here, apart from the main sessions where an instructor sits down. It's all personalized attention, most of the sessions that we do. So a cheat session is for 20 to 30 minutes every day, as many times a student would like to come, sit down, practice, solve doubts, learn songs, because songs and all are something we don't do in the main sessions. Over there, it's like an exhaustive curriculum that we designed for every session. So every 90 minute of session that we offer, there's like a 10-15 minute of back-end job done before every session. Every morning, there's a colleague of ours, Somesh, who wakes up 7 a.m. in the morning and makes an agenda for the whole day for every teacher. There's an app through which we function. Basically, every session of 90 minutes is broken down into 10 minutes, what we deliver, studying the previous agenda of the student, and taking it further from there, taking care of all different skills, right from the finger gym, technical drills, to a lot of rhythmic and melodic things. We make sure that things like ear training, theory, everything is included in the main session. So that's how the basic skeleton of our sessions are designed. What I would say is we are music communicators first, and their friends before a teacher, which is what makes most of the students come and attend every session again and again. Thursday violin nights are basically to encourage active listening. So most of us, as a matter of lifestyle, we listen to music passively, when we are engaging into other tasks, when we are maybe driving, traveling or something like that. I know very few people, those who have this daily schedule of sitting down in peace for an hour, meditating to music, doing nothing and just listening to music, right? So that is something we've always wanted to promote. That's how vinyl listening sessions started. And the reason we're doing it on vinyl record is to promote analog again. That is something which is reflected in everything that we do. Sharing music is very important, not just for connecting with the other person, forming a community. It's like a quid pro quo, you're giving your music choice, your music prescriptions that we say over here, to someone else. Or sometimes, if you're connecting with someone on the same song, on the same artist, same genre that other person is listening to, you'll just be surprised to know it's the same thing that the other person is listening to, but his perception is so much different. He's listening to the same thing because of different reasons than you are. Apart from the yoga classes and the guitar classes, which is the primary aspect of Adagio, we have a lot of co-workers coming over here. What we are trying to encourage is a lot of productive time, or people getting their laptop work over here, getting in their assignments. We are also encouraging a lot of creativity. We see a lot of people, doing art over here in some or the other form, and also indulging into anything creative, making music, jamming over here. Also, Sunday board gaming is something new that we've started with. So a lot of board gamers come here every Sunday, and then there are some magic tricks some other days. People coming here, practicing that. And then, of course, as the primary thing lies, a lot of people come here to explore new music through the prescription wall. So every visitor, before he leaves, he makes sure that he's there exchanging his prescription at the prescription wall.